welcome to the stream. Today we have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There were a lot of you asking about Mario Kart in the Splatoon chat and the Fortnite chat Friday and Saturday. So we're going to do some Mario Kart 8 Deluxe today. I'm excited to play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with you guys. I think it'll be fun. It's been a while since we played it. I want to let everybody know I'm live. Bam and ba-bam. Cool. We are all ready to go and play this game. Make sure it's all, yep, everything is working. Perfecto. All right, let's get the sound turned back on and we will start playing. The music was so loud, I felt like I had to yell over it. So I turned the music down so I could talk to you guys before stream started. You know, I just thought it was important. But yeah, anyway, let's do this. Single player, online. If you guys want it, why did I do that? No. Online. If you guys want to play with me, you can add me as a friend. I'm getting ready to type my friend code in chat right now. If I can get it to work, let's see. All right. So, stop it. 7413-8956-7688. And if it says my friend list is full, let me know and I will get you added. I will delete somebody that I haven't seen in a while and I'll get you added on so you can play with us. But yeah, today we're doing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because everybody was asking about it. I'm gonna go ahead and just go into worldwide. Hello, Orville! How are you? Like, there's my Peach Girl. Hello, Philip! How are you? Fried spaghetti and meatballs actually sounds pretty good, Orville. Not gonna lie. That actually sounds good. I haven't had spaghetti in a while. You are good? I'm glad to hear you're doing good, Orville. I'm doing alright too. I'm excited to play some Mario Kart, but it looks like we got in a little late, unfortunately. So we get to spectate, and I get to be the announcer, maybe. Hello? There we go. Okay. It's a bit cold. Addison jump scare! Hello, Addison! How are you? You had a hamburger? Nice. I'm going to McDonald's after this. I'm gonna have myself a hamburger too. For those of you who don't know, I'm freaking addicted to McDonald's. I eat it about once a week. I eat the supper about once a week. I eat the breakfast about once a month. McDonald's is my favorite fast food restaurant. I don't know why, but it is. Okay, so this is 6th place. We got Papa, who is in 5th right now. Oh, reppin' Baby Mario. We got Meek You. Being an inkling. Oh, I love that car. I would never use it because I just feel like the cars go slower than the motorcycles, but I do love that car style. The little horse chariot car. You always lose it every time you get it. Oh, this person from Germany was in 3rd for a minute. I get it. I have a couple games that I have physical copies of that I never bought digital copies of. And I can't find them right now. And it makes me very sad. Because part of the reason I buy the physical copies is so whenever Nintendo decides to shut down the Switch shop like they did the 3DS shop, I'll still be able to play my games. Pata. Okay, we're trying to find who's in 1st. Apparently they were in 1st. Or close to it. Hello, Shaker! Welcome to the stream! Why are you taking everything from me? Everything that gives my life meaning, you're taking it from me. Well, wait, no, never mind. You didn't take away... You didn't take away my Dr. Pepper and you didn't take away my McDonald's. So I guess I can forgive you this time. But how have you been, Shaker? I hope you've been doing well. I hope you've been staying safe in the weather that's been going around the United States right now. Well, I'm technically not on the screen because I don't have face cam enabled, but yes, it is a Pegasus. How are you, plushie? Yes, Dr. Pepper for Pega. That's right. I have to have my Dr. Pepper, man. As soon as I wake up, like, I have to have a drink of Dr. Pepper or I am a grumpy mess. Because who wants to wake up? Nobody. Nobody wants to wake up. And it's even harder when you have to wake up at night because you go to work at night. And so it's dark outside when you wake up. So it's nice to have a drink of Dr. Pepper to be like, whew, I'm not so grumpy anymore. No Fortnite! No! Don't take away Fortnite! They just put in the Reaper Showtime emote. I used that so much yesterday while I was playing ranked mode. It was so awesome. It was so fun. Oh, thank you for the hot cocoa hugs and head pats, Moose. How are you? Hope you're doing well. It's raining. I'm also munching on some McNuggets. Awesome. See, Shaker gets it. Shaker understands why McDonald's is so good. God. Yeah, I'm bad at this game. You can't take away my Miku skin. That was gifted to me by someone special. That was gifted to me by a really good friend. Killer Squad. I'm still just amazed that they gifted that. You can't take away anything anybody's gifted me. So you can't take away Get Gritty with it, and you can't take away any of the skins that have been gifted to me on Fortnite, and you can't take away the one where I'm holding the guitar and dancing. You can't take away anything that someone has gifted me. It has been a while. I'm glad to hear you've been doing well, plushie. Hello, Mango Ninja! Welcome to the stream. Now, anything I gave to myself, you can take that away. How about Friday? You guys can tell me that what I'm allowed to use and what I'm not allowed to use. Not that it really matters because you won't be able to hear the Reaper dance or the Houdini song by Eminem because I'll have copyright music turned off. It does, doesn't it? College student is a lot different. Are you living in the dorms or are you staying at home and doing it? 'Cause I remember when I lived in the dorms, that was crazy. Like, it was my first actual time not being around my parents, and yeah, I went freaking psycho. And when I say I went freaking psycho, I mean I broke freaking every rule in the book. Every rule in the book my parents had taught me to follow, I broke. Except for one, I didn't drink, but I wasn't really interested in alcohol at that time. Psychopath. Well, we already knew I was psycho. Just from knowing that what a bad person I was in high school and some of the stories I've talked about the stuff I did in high school and got away with. I may need to make epic to remind myself that I'm spinning my... Yes! That's awesome! Congratulations on officially being in college. Yeah, I know. I need to just tell myself, no, stop buying things. I'll take Roxy, but not Chica or Monty. Use the Skibbity toilet skin for the first round. I don't have it! I don't have it! Nobody gifted it to me. How sad. Oh, okay, so you get to stay at home. That's nice. How are you, Spirit? You should be able to change your Fortnite username. Yeah, college can be a little bit anxiety-inducing, but if you go to like a community college and you stay at home and only go to like 2 or 3 classes a day, it's not too bad. The new trait for animated Pega. Yes. Hello, Ash. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, unfortunately, and you can just tell how sad I was. I'm just so sad that nobody ever gifted me the Skibbity toilet skin, so I never have to wear that motherfucker. You have real bad. I do too. I get it. Yes, sad Pega is Sag. Got some Smash Brothers amiibos? Nice. That's awesome. Now you know, watch what's gonna happen though. Because, I mean, freaking Epic brought back Reaper Showtime after what? About 2 months of me, every time I streaming, being like, oh, please bring back Reaper Showtime, Epic! And they brought it back to the shop for a week, so it doesn't go out of the shop until the 13th. Now watch, tomorrow, Moose, tomorrow the shop is gonna have Skibbity Toilet. But I ain't buying it. You want me to wear Skibbity Toilet on Friday? You gotta buy it for me. I refuse to buy that stupid skin. I do need to watch I do need to watch the series though, just to see why everybody thinks it's such a great series. I'm assuming it's just a series full of poop jokes and stupid shit. It feels like community college. Apparently private, but it was easy to get. That's good. Well, yeah, I mean, anything that's easy to get into, like, as long as you can get into something and start studying something you're interested in, that's always a good thing. I ordered our Squirtle, Ivysaur, Pokemon Trainer, and Terry. Nice. Sorry, I was reading the Smash Bros. Amiibos. I don't know if it's updated to the latest version. No, but watch. Just watch. Just because I said I will wear whatever people tell me to wear on Friday while I'm playing Fortnite, they're going to put Skibbity Toilet in the shop this week. And someone's going to have to give it to me, gift it to me, because I refuse to buy that dumbass skin. And only then will I ever wear Skibbity Toilet. Only when you guys tell me I have to wear it. Such a party pooper. I mean, I do have some Smash Bros. Amiibos. Like, I have Pikachu. I don't really play Smash Bros., but I do have Pikachu and stuff like that. But, like, I don't really use my Smash Bros. Amiibos because I don't play Smash Brothers, you know what I mean? Switch, I'm gonna get Security Breach on Steam. Yes, that's a good idea. Oh, I'm sure they'll... Steam has sales every freaking day. Security Breach will go on sale again in no time. I think it was on sale last week, if I remember right. Beat Mike Tyson and Punch Out in under 2 minutes. Dang! It has an insane amount of depth. I'm sure it's so full of depth, Moose. One of the most in-depth films I'll ever watch in my life. One will actually make me stop and take a look at the world and myself and be like, I'm a better person for watching this series. I've never even watched Skibbity Toilet. I just think that the cameraman skin they put in Fortnite was ugly, And then the back bling was gross as fuck. Well, I'll figure it out. I think in the episodes I've seen so far, there were any real poop jokes beyond flushing the toilet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I feel like this is gonna be one of those films that I'll watch all, what is it, 77 episodes now? Is what it's on? I don't even know. And I will feel better. And learn so much about myself and the world around me. I will achieve a high awareness of things. And be able to sense things others cannot. Just because I watch Skibbity Toilet. Long lines of the Matrix movie. Oh, God. Okay, Inception was actually good, though. I've never really watched the Matrix movies, but I did like Inception because at the very end of Inception, he was spinning the little top. And, you know, he had, like, this perfect life with his wife and these kids and everything he always wanted. And I honestly, you know, the top wobbled like it was going to fall down, but we never got to see if it did or not. We had to make that determination ourselves. Inception is a movie, for anybody who doesn't know, where these people go into other people's dreams and they use a top to let themselves know whether they're in a dream or reality. It's really interesting. I mean, I don't have the Inkling Smash amiibo, but I have a lot of Inkling amiibos. She's changing lives. Yep, I'm gonna achieve Nirvana through the power of Skibbity Toilet! No! 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 I preferred to believe that it wasn't that way. But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Because I know what has been going on with Leonardo DiCaprio lately. It's okay, you're free to believe the wrong thing. I'm not believing the wrong thing! It's not my fault that he decided that he liked younger girls after he got famous and turned 40. I don't even know what age he is now. What age would he be? He would probably be in his 40s. Yeah, no, he'd probably be in his 50s now, actually, because when he was on Titanic, he was about 18. Ash, thank you so much for gifting the Pegasusangel membership. 18 or early 20s. I can't remember for sure when he was in the Titanic. That would have been 99. So yeah, he'd probably be about 50 or 60 now. Because when Great Gatsby came out, or I mean 40 or 50 now, because when Great Gatsby came out, wasn't he in his 40s? Is he still in his 40s? Red Noob got a membership! Congratulations, Red Noob! Alexa, how old is Leonardo DiCaprio? He just turned 50. So I was right. He was about early 20s. Late 20s when Titanic came out. Because Titanic came out in 99. Crazy to think that. Crazy to think that the Titanic, the 90s film Titanic, came out in 1999 when I was 12. Almost, well, yeah, 12, because I didn't turn 13 till May. And it came out before May. So yeah, I would have been 12 when that came out too. Freaking crazy. And every girl in my school had a crush on Leonardo DiCaprio. And I never really got crushes on people. I just kind of like acted like I had crushes on people to fit in. Even if you totally missed the boost start. Yeah, it's okay. I know you guys love me even if I missed the boost start. Yeah, I really like the flavored energy drinks. But yeah, if I drink a 5-hour energy, I have to only drink half of it. No, that's not what I said. Whoops. Freaking A. I got my controls mixed up with PlayStation again. But I used to drink those 5-hour energies like there was no tomorrow. I am too used to Fortnite racing physics. No, I get it. Like, I'm used to using my PlayStation controller because I played Fortnite because I'm trying to get all the ranked rewards before the season is over. So I forced myself to play ranked all night last night. I'm still Platinum 3. But there were a couple times I almost dropped back down to Platinum 2 because I would land in the same place as somebody and they would immediately shoot me dead. Got into rank silver at the moment, almost to gold again. Nice! Congrats, Spirit! You drink 2 to 3 monsters each day. Oh, God. That sounds awful. Friendly was trying to get ranked. There's a Daigo spray? Didn't I already get the Daigo spray? I think I already got... How do you get the Daigo spray? Was that Diamond 2, 50%, but now I'm at 30%. Yeah, I have just been unlucky because, like, I've been trying to land in different areas on the map. And I've gotten a little bit braver at landing in towns now. Unless I see there's a parachute landing there, but sometimes someone's already landed there and it doesn't show you that they're there when your parachute goes down until you're on the ground, and then all of a sudden you see these footsteps walking up to you and then BAM! You're dead. Ugh, kidney stones sound awful. When Tim Plus dual play. Okay, so I actually had to make my first report on Fortnite last night. Like, I legit actually had to make my first report on Fortnite last night. I was playing rank solo. I still haven't gotten any confirmation from Fortnite that they apprehended the suspect or whatever. I was playing rank solo. And this one person and this Hatsune Miku were teaming up. So, like, the Hatsune Miku would run their car into somebody. Like, they would run their car into a person, and then the person playing solo with her would literally... Can I please turn around? Yeah, I know. What the fuck? Yeah, no, they legitimately, the Hatsune Miku had the car, whammed it into me. You know, and I didn't think anything of it at first. Like, I was like, okay, whatever. I got hit by a car. I had dodged it a couple times. I was doing fine. They rammed me right over a cliff where someone shot me as I fell to my death anyway. And then the person got in the car with them. And so I was like, okay, no. I watched them the rest of the round. They teamed up until about the 5-minute mark, and then I think there were a lot of people watching them, and they knew they were getting reported, and so they basically told the Hatsune Miku to leave, basically by just doing like a T-pose. But anytime they would T-pose every time, like they knew people were watching, it was so disgusting. And hi 400, no worries about being late. Yeah. But yeah, I still haven't gotten that the suspect is apprehended. But when I reported it, it was after I got killed. And I saw the other person get in the car with Miku, and I'm like, what? So, I don't know how Epic does this little, like, reporting thing. I don't know if it bases it off clips based on where people report for teaming. Like, if they start watching after you after you reported that they were teaming, or what. But I still haven't gotten a suspect apprehended message. Ew, that sounds awful. We grind day and night to make it to the top. Well, yeah, and you know, unfortunately also, there are so many people that have learned how to cheat in Minecraft. Like, they buy cheats and hacks. And people claim they only do that. They only use those in like, you know, the tournaments that they get paid for. The people that I watch, like the Hacker Hunter or whatever. But honestly, no. There's been a couple times there's been people on Fortnite that I can't report them because I can't 100% say they're cheating. But they come out of nowhere and just immediately kill me. Like, there's no footsteps, there's nothing. And then I'm like, oh, well, maybe they killed me from far away. And then it shows me they were right in an area where I would have heard footsteps. Or the ones that shoot headshots when the person is more than 250 meters away. Oh god. Oh, I almost got hit by that. Yeah, I don't understand why you would cheat in ranked mode. Like, the only reason I'm actually playing ranked mode is just because it gives you extra rewards. You know, and I filled out all my season passes right now, so the only other way to get any kind of sense of gratification is by getting rewards from ranked mode. When he was screaming, described it like a room of saw. Oh god. After the bad guy. That sounds awful. You've only ever used a hacked client on 2B2T. I don't even know what that is. Oh, Minecraft client. Okay. Minecraft is a little different though, because like, I don't know. It's not really a competitive game. It's more of a relaxing kind of game, so people will mod it and, you know, make it where you can teleport to wherever you want to teleport and things like that, and that's actual gameplay for Minecraft. But for like Fortnite, for someone to just up and appear immediately next to you, somehow managing to always find the people when you spectate them that are hiding and not even moving in like the bushes and stuff, yeah, it's really weird. But because I don't know enough about whether they're cheating or not, I can't report that. But for obvious things like teaming, 100%. Report that immediately. It was the first time I'd actually seen someone teaming on Fortnite too. And I've been playing it for like 3 months. Oh yeah. What does what mean? Yeah, I'm waiting to see that suspect apprehended message. Like, I'm waiting. I'm gonna be really sad if I don't see it. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, no. Don't do that on competitive games. The boring act now. Oh, yeah. I don't like DDLC. There was a creep RPer in Brick Life? What? I hadn't heard about this. The nose. Yeah, I know what you mean. I just don't like to talk about DDLC on my channel. It was one of the first games I played on my channel blind, and I regretted it. Like, I regretted it. Because it actually triggered me. Like, I think I went and actually... I may not have, but I think I privated all my DDLC videos. Because I was so dissociated from it because of all the stuff it talked about and so triggered by it. And I mean, I saw the warning and I'm like, oh, I'm sure I'll be fine, but I didn't expect it to be like stuff that I actually dealt with in high school. Like thoughts of self-harm and stuff like that. I was just like, oh, it's a psychological horror thriller, so yeah, there's probably gonna be maybe one person dying. There may be some things in there about depression and anxiety. I didn't expect it to actually have graphic details like that. And I never again played DDLC. I could have sworn I saw... I have the NSFW channel unmuted so I can check on it. I must have missed it somehow. I'll have to look again. A Pac-Man game? Is it on Roblox? Because I've never heard of it. Yeah, no, I could tell Sayori's death was coming just because I went to school and the stuff she was saying and the stuff she was doing and the stupidity of the main character was bad. I do. It was actually something my subscribers asked for. How are you, Roger? There's not really much spicy. They don't do a lot of spicy stuff in there, honestly. We have a couple people that will like post underwear they've been knitting. There'll be some memes in there that just are not appropriate for Discord 18 and under viewers. But a lot of times it's not anything, like there's no pornographic imagery. Which is good with me because that's something I do not like at all. And I basically banned that kind of stuff on my Discord. Now there will be sometimes when there's a funny meme and it's like, okay, yeah, this could be considered pornographic, but it's obvious what it signifies. You know what I mean? But yeah. Comes to a fork in the road. Yep, I do. You took your mom to see Borat? Are you dead serious? Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, well, and it's actually, I think any kind of pornographic imagery is actually pretty against Discord's terms of service. Now, that being said, not art with it in there, but like I don't let people post art like that in my Discord server. Hello, Oddball! Just Monica? Nope. Natsuki was my girl. 20-something me was like, this might be a funny movie to go see with my mom, who's like 20 years older than me and grew up in a totally different culture than I did. Just tell me, tell me. How did she react to the hotel scene? Anybody who watches Borat knows what I'm talking about. How did she react to the hotel scene? Oh my god. Oh, and then how did she react to those college guys in the trailer and their lovely belief system? There was so much in Borat. It's such a funny movie. But there was so much in Borat that it was like, oh my god. And it even, I think, didn't the country of, is it a country or a continent? Didn't the continent of Kazakhstan actually sue the developers of Borat for making their continent / country look like people just wanted to have sex all the time? Too lost in the sauce once I got over trying to hide myself in my seat. Oh my god. I couldn't even watch, like my mom, if she was in the same room as me and my sister while we were watching Borat, we would have to pause it and turn off the screen. Because if she saw that hotel scene, oh boy. You don't think your parents can still get you in trouble when you're an adult? You'd be very, very wrong. Parents have this way of this and this look about them that even when you're an adult, if they give you that look, you're like, oh, I done fucked up. They may not be spanking me anymore, but they're definitely letting me know I fucked up. Kind of why people thought I was family friendly for the longest time, because I was streaming at my parents' house, and so like I did what I could not to say any curse words. Because anytime I did, if my mom was in the other room, she would come in and look at me with that look, and you were like, sorry. Then for some major international competition that a Kazakhstan player medaled in, they played the song from Borat. Oh no. I don't want to think of Monica. Good luck, plushie. I hope you have a good time at class. Yeah. Feel like a mess. Why do you feel like a mess? No, not just Monica. Nope. Not that now that I'm an adult. When did spanking stop in my family? I don't think spanking actually, like, I didn't get spanked as much as I got older, but I was still getting slapped for things, like getting slapped in the face for things when I was like 16, 17. But back then, culture was a lot different. Like, you know, nowadays, like, even now though, like, social services still does not consider spanking and or slapping to be abusive, last I knew, like, child protective services. But back in the day, like, everybody was spanking their kids and slapping their kids. Like back when I was a kid, that was basically how people got things across. Now, of course, they've done studies now and shows that ends up tending to make kids be more aggressive as they get older, and have stated it's probably not a smart idea, but you can spank if you want to. But yeah. I'm doing good, Erasmo. How are you? I feel very nervous right now and I'm uneasy. Yeah. Yeah, those energy drinks, man, you have to be really careful. You gotta be really careful with those. You have to know your limit on energy drinks. Like for me, it was literally half of a 5-hour energy. And then I couldn't drink anymore because I was already at the point where my coworkers wanted to kill me. Oh, fuck. No, I've never really ran in a race before. Yeah, in some states spanking can land you in jail, but if you live in the South, they still haven't, like, outlawed spanking. Like, spanking is still considered an appropriate way to discipline a child here. People will do it in, like, they don't do it in grocery stores, but they'll do it out by their cars in the grocery store when a kid is being really loud and screaming, and yeah, so it's still not, like, outlawed here to the point that you can go to jail for it, but it's definitely crazy that the South is still so, I don't know, okay with it, that people can spank their kid in a store and it be fine. And responded with, "Thank you, sir, may I have another?" Oh my gosh. Oh God. Oh God, Moose, why? Did you know what you were saying at 15? Cotton candy and grape girl fight over MC. Alright, see you later, oddball. Have a good fun time. Would you rather eat fried Oreos or fried ice cream? Fried ice cream. Yeah, I knew who you were talking about. We entered Pegasusangel after dark early, didn't we, Moose? Holy crap. I cannot believe at 15 you did that. Wow. When I was younger, I got out of bullies beating me up by saying, "Really? You promised to me?" No! What? Nah! Nah. Oh, God. Yeah, you probably scared them away. They were probably like, "Dude, this kid's a masochist." Ugh. I mean, I can see it being a useful way to get out of it, for sure, but then never mind. That's oversharing a lot. Hey, Naruto ran away before Naruto even existed. Of course they did. It's crazy. Oh, geez. Thanks for stealing that question mark from me. Appreciate it. You did that, actually? Oh my god. Moose uses creepy perv. It's super effective. Ugh! Well, yeah, that's why Naruto ran away from him, 400. They were like, "What is this kid on about? Why does he want to be hurt so bad?" unfortunately, 400, I don't think that you quite understand what is being implied by everything right now. Because you seem like you're young. But who knows? Maybe you've learned. Maybe you've learned stuff about that kind of thing. I don't know. I didn't know why they were creeped out, but I knew it worked. Well, because you were 13. Well, I don't know. I didn't know much about... I didn't really know much about, like, sadist and masochists until I was, like, in high school. But some of the kids in my class, because they watched South Park, they knew a lot about it when I was, like, 10 or 11. Like, I wasn't allowed to watch South Park. But everybody in my school was allowed to watch South Park. I was in an overt mood at the time, so I had no idea what was wrong with that saying at the time. Exactly, exactly. You never got to see... South Park is still running. At least not early on. Oh, you didn't get to see the early on seasons. Hello, Angel Cakes! Not my private life. That doesn't need to be on YouTube. No, but you can get it on... You can get South Park. You can get all the episodes of South Park. The ones that came out on Max. If you buy the Max, the streaming service. And the cool thing about that is you can go to Disney Plus and buy a Max Hulu Disney Plus bundle. And it's like $25 a month and you get access to all 3 streaming platforms. I was watching a lot of South Park for a while there, and then I got distracted with Fortnite. Hard pass. Oh, come on! South Park is so good! Like, I was so embarrassed as a kid when all my friends would come to school and they were talking about the latest South Park episode, and I couldn't even, like, you know, join in on the conversation because my parents wouldn't let me watch it, even though I asked them to let me watch it. Like, my dad would watch it every once in a while I was at home when my mom wasn't there, and I'd get to see bits and pieces of it, but, you know, some of the things my classmates talked about when I was in school, especially when I was 10, 11, 12, I was a weird one because I liked Pokemon. Everybody else was talking about freaking South Park, The Simpsons, oh, there was another one. Oh, Jerry Springer. And I couldn't talk about that stuff because my parents wouldn't let me watch that shit. So, like, I couldn't even talk to anybody about the shows I watched. All I could talk about was, like, Rocko's Modern Life, which I am still surprised my parents let me watch that because of all the innuendos in it. Because Rocko's Modern Life is definitely an adult cartoon. But I would be like, but that was the only thing I watched, and there was hardly anybody in my class that watched Rocko's Modern Life. They all were stuck on South Park and Jerry Springer show. And one of my classmates brought a portable TV to school one day, and during a break before we started our next class, they were watching Jerry Springer on the portable TV. And they told everybody what was happening. They were like, yeah, that lady just threw her high heel at the dude. God. Okay. Not much I can fix here, unfortunately. Pretty SOL. Yeah. I'm pretty much in 10th place. It's a thing. Yep. Oh, it did have some iconic moments. It is very... They're adding ads to the services. I'd rather use services or of dubious. Oh, you can actually buy... You can buy ad-free on there. It just costs like $3 extra. It is corny, but it's like a funny kind of corny. I never shut up about Pokemon and other games and a few cartoon shows. Yeah, I guess watching a blank screen on Netflix gets cool. Yeah. And green lit cute. And green lit cuties. Oh, okay. I was reading that differently and I was like, wait, what? Where I get no ads. Oh, I get that. I can get it that way and I'm forced to watch ads. I just add the advertisers to my blacklist. Hello, Cool Breeze! Yeah, there is racist and sexist stuff in South Park. Yes. There is very much racist and sexist stuff in South Park. But I will tell you this. My classmates who watched it, they never said any of the racial stuff. They never said the slurs or anything that showed up in South Park. Of course it's this. Of course it's the Mario Dome. Yeah, I was like, I was reading it wrong. I thought that there was another show, another cuties, little cuties that came out. And I was like, wait, what? There's a new one called Greenlit Cutie. Like, so many people had backlash on that, which they had every right to have backlash on that. That movie was awful. Like, I didn't watch it, but what I heard about it, I don't want to watch it. Like, how can Netflix greenlight something like that? Like that, it's so bad. I never touched it though, because I heard people talking about it, and I was like, hell no, I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Did I go to school? Yeah, I went to school. How do you think I know how to talk and read? Think I just learned that by not going to school? Like how to talk properly and read. You know, you always learn how to talk and read, but well, a lot of people learn how to talk and read before they go to school. Mostly talk, but a lot of people learn how to read before their first year of kindergarten. My grandmother learned how to read by the time she was 3. I learned how to read by the time I was almost 5. I mean, it's true. Hollywood is really disgusting. Especially when it comes to children and some of the shit they put kids through. It 1000% is an adult. Yeah, it's definitely an adult-oriented show. And I'm not saying it shouldn't be up to the parents. I'm just saying as a kid, it was really odd for me when everybody in my class watched South Park and I couldn't even talk about the South Park episode. It kept me very much, like, it was like... The way to not be bullied was you had to be watching South Park and all these other shows that were adult oriented. That's how you ended up becoming popular in my school. especially when it came to elementary school. So as an elementary student, I was bullied a lot because I didn't know anything about South Park, and I didn't understand some of the jokes the kids were, you know, implying after watching South Park. Yeah, no, I refused to watch it after seeing the reviews. Yeah. Yeah, Hollywood treats child actors awful. Oh my god, they killed Kenny. I got that one. That was the one I actually got. Because I learned early on that Kenny died in every episode until they changed that. I've never watched that Mango Ninja. Absolutely. What do you mean? The Super Bowl? Or do you mean the Splatfest? Yeah. Yeah. Mean Girls is only... God damn it, why Rainbow Rage? Mean Girls is the only, like, popular girl movie I ever really watched. I wasn't really into that stuff. I wasn't into that teen movie things. Which also probably made me a bit odd from everybody else in my class, because I was more into video gaming. So I was a girl who preferred video gaming and didn't hardly ever watch anything on TV except things like Blue's Clues and, you know, Nickelodeon cartoons. And I would also watch, like, Disney sitcoms, like Even Stevens and That's So Raven. But yeah, like, everybody in my school was always talking about the latest Jerry Springer or South Park. And I was just sitting there like, ugh. I don't know anything about Jerry Springer and South Park, but if you want to talk about the latest Powerpuff Girls or, you know, Rugrats or something, I can talk about that. Oh, I fell off. Yes, Blue's Clues. Ah, she's the man. I can't remember that one. I don't think I ever saw that one. Oh, God. Now, there was a movie I saw where this guy was protecting cheerleaders from a bomb threat. And so, like, I was more into, like, the action movies, and most girls in my school were more into, like, the romantic teenager popular girl movies. I was more into action movies. So, like, I remember watching The Pacifier with Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I remember watching, I don't know what it was called. For some reason, it wouldn't be Man of the House. It was something with man in it, so maybe that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know, though. Oh, yeah. Steve is the goat from that show. Yes! Well, like, I was 12 when Blue's Clues... Like, I was 12 when I started watching Blue's Clues. Actually, no, I take that back. I was 10 when I started watching Blue's Clues because where I was being babysat at, the daughter would turn it on to make fun of it. And I would pretend to make fun of it too, but I actually kind of liked it. And then when we finally got cable, I was watching Blue's Clues every day, and that's when I realized Blue's Clues, you only got a new episode once a week. So the same episode would repeat more than once for a full week. That's how they did, like, the repetition on Nick Jr. And so if there was an episode I wasn't really particularly fond of, I just wouldn't watch it the rest of the week. If there was one I really liked, for example, like, why is Blue sad or why is Blue scared, I'd watch it the whole week when it came out. But no, the one I'm thinking about, I don't remember what it was called, but After Midnight, so I really got to see it unless I was sick. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I barely got to see Jerry Springer unless I was sick at home. And the first time I watched it with my mom. She didn't know what it was. But like there have been people at my school like bringing in portable televisions and showing clips to people at Jerry Springer, and I was like, I kind of want to watch that. That looks really funny. And my mom never again let me watch Jerry Springer when I was sick. After the first time I was sick and watched Jerry Springer with my mom, Price is Right was what we would watch on days I was sick before I would lay down and rest. Usually came on at 10 o'clock. But no, there was a show I watched, like I watched The Pacifier, where this dude is trying to protect this family, and there's something in a safe in their garage that these bad guys are trying to get to. There was another one where these cheerleaders were being protected from a bomb threat. And there was one cheerleader who said something about her monthly friend, and I didn't understand what that was back then. But she said, a friend came to visit this month. That's the line she said. And then they went to the store and came back with a bunch of like pads and tampons, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then of course I would watch like Jurassic Park. I would watch the Star Trek movies because my dad was a big Star Trek fan. I didn't really get into the Star Wars movies much, but I'd watch them. I still think my favorite I watched them because my dad loves Star Wars. I think my favorite Star Wars movie has to be the one that was technically supposed to be like the final Star Wars movie. But you know how they did it all out of order and stuff, so I don't even know what part of the Star Wars timeline it took place in. But the one where he found out the plot twist that Darth Vader was actually his father. And then his father died, and Yoda died, and they burned them and cremated them. That one came out early, like, I think that one came out 80s, early 90s, late 80s, early 90s maybe. But I remember watching it and really liking it. And then, for some reason I really liked that stupid whatever character in the newer Star Wars that referred to himself in third person, and he had like a squeaky voice and whatever. See, I never watched Wonder Pets. I get to keep my menstrual cycle turned off. Oh, yuck. That's not fun. Yeah, I absolutely hate being a girl. Like, once a month, I'm just like, do I have to be a girl? A New Hope, retitled later to episode 4, was 1979. Grover voiced Yoda. Okay, is that what it was called? A New Hope. Okay. Well, like, Wonder Pets came out when I was older. Like, at that time, I wasn't even watching Blue's Clues anymore because Steve wasn't on there. It was Joe. And Wonder Pets came out when I was actually an adult, I think. Because once Steve left Blue's Clues and never came back, I stopped watching Blue's Clues. And, you know, I was really grateful to be able to talk to Steve about that and tell him why. I stopped watching Blue's Clues after that because he literally said, I'll be back. I'm going to college. Made it look like he was going to be coming back to visit Joe every once in a while. And then he never came back. And then he came back later with that apology video. And honestly, for someone whose grandma literally ran away when I was 10 years old and never came back again until about 20 years of my, not 20, it was about 15 years of my life. And she didn't even come back willingly. She just came back because a private detective found her. And then she emailed everybody and said she didn't want anything to do with us. And then she started living in Texas with my aunt before she passed away from a heart attack or whatever. That apology video meant more to me than I think people realize. And I'm not saying, and I'm sure I'm not the only one who had someone abandon them in their life that they looked up to as a parental figure and as someone who they thought cared about them, and then that apology video brought them to tears. I guarantee I'm not the only one. Because, you know, growing up as a kid, I was like, oh great, adults are just gonna leave anyway, so why does it even matter? And when they leave, they just leave and they never apologize. And then later on as an adult, I get this apology video from Steve for, you know, like all the people that ever watch Blue's Clues, where he's like, I'm sorry that I left and never talked to you guys again. Like, I was like, wait, adults actually... And it's crazy that I learned that as an adult. Adults actually apologize for that kind of stuff. Like, and that video taught me a lot. I know Bubble Guppies. I never watched it. It came out when I was, it was a thing when I was about 18. Yeah, I know it because I worked in preschool for 8 years. I know Bubble Guppies, I know Yo Gabba Gabba, I know Lazy Town. And I know all that stuff because I worked in a preschool for 6 years. Yo Gabba Gabba, actually, so the Missouri Comic Con is this weekend. I didn't buy tickets because it was gonna be, I wanted to go with my sister and she's not able to go, so. But the Missouri Comic Con has, the DJ from Yo Gabba Gabba there this year. Was 1982 and Return of the Jedi the first movie to be edited non-linearly? Was 1984. Gotcha. Was in episode 5 and the scene with burning the bodies for Darth Vader and Yoda were episode 6. See, as a kid, my dad was watching Star Wars. I didn't know what episode they were, but I was watching it with him and actually really enjoyed it. Yeah. I know the Bubble Guppies song goes hard. Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, Joe was actually a really great host. But he was for a different generation. You know what I mean? Yo Gabba Gabba. You never got to see Yo Gabba Gabba? OMG. Oh, it's so bad. It's so bad. I'm giving you an assignment. Anybody who has not seen Yo Gabba Gabba, this is your homework assignment until tomorrow when I come back. Find the music video for Yo Gabba Gabba's Party in My Tummy. I promise you won't regret it! That's my homework assignment. Homework assignment from Pega. Due tomorrow. Oh my god. I want to hear what everybody thought of the Yo Gabba Gabba Party in My Tummy video. Wait, I seen that one here. I don't think it was the worst, but I'm damn sure ain't good either. just hella awkward. Well, I'm not gonna say anything about it. It's your homework assignment. Go see if you can't find some Yo Gabba Gabba music videos, and then tell me which one you think is the weirdest. Because honestly, for me, the weirdest Yo Gabba Gabba music video had to be Party in My Tummy. Now, there were a lot of weird Yo Gabba Gabba music videos, okay? There were a lot of weird Yo Gabba Gabba music videos, but Party in My Tummy, for me, was the worst. I thought I would, no, not making that humor joke. Thought I was done with homework. May or might not heard of. It's been a while since I watched it. I think there's a song about, loving my family. There's a song about sharing. But no, Party in My Tummy probably has to be the freakiest of them all. And it was actually one of the first Yo Gabba Gabba songs ever to air on the show, if I remember right. It was like one of the very first Yo Gabba Gabba songs. But yeah, the DJ from Yo Gabba Gabba is going to be at Missouri Comic Con this Saturday and Sunday. And, you know, I kind of wanted to go, but since I wanted to do that with my sister and she had to work because she forgot about it, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to go. It's not as fun to go to a Comic-Con as by yourself, especially when most of the people that were there were like people my sister would want to meet, like Todd Haberkorn and the voice actress for Miraculous Ladybug, you know. Now, there were a couple I wanted to meet. Like, I also wanted to meet Todd Haberkorn. And when I saw DJ Lance was on there, I was like, man, I want to meet him too. And then Keith David, the guy that plays Husk in Hazbin Hotel, he's going to be there. But Mario Kart is awesome. Is Pegasusangel too. Pretty sure the people that wrote this bit were hitting the devil's lettuce and some very sussel wild fungi. Okay, but have you completed the whole assignment? Now that you've seen the video I think is the weirdest, you have to go find the video, the Yo Gabba Gabba music video you think is the weirdest. I am going to do that tonight. After I play Fortnite for a little bit, I'm going to go on and I'm going to find a playlist of all the Yo Gabba Gabba songs, music videos, and decide which ones are the weirdest. You might start watching Hazbin Hotel tomorrow. You should. It's really good. Oh yeah, no. Todd Haberkorn, he's an amazing voice actor. Like, he's an amazing voice actor. But number one, like, Missouri Comic Con, going to a Comic Con, I wanted to make that a thing that my sister and I did, like a sister thing, and since she forgot that it was this weekend and had to work, I'm not gonna go. She tried to tell me to go. Tickets are already sold out now, I think. I was like, no, I'm not gonna go if you're not gonna be there. Like, no, that's not fun. Besides, it's not like if Amir was gonna be there, then I would be forced to go at least one day. You know, if Amir or Bill Rogers was gonna be there, I would be forced to go at least one day. Oh my God! Stop hitting me with shells! I'm talking! God! People hitting me with shells while I'm trying to talk, interrupting me. And it's not that I have anxiety, because, like, the people at the Missouri Comic Con in Springfield, they do really, really well, you know, keeping everybody protected and stuff like that. It's just that I wouldn't feel right going to the Comic Con without my sister. Because, honestly, she was the one who messaged me early last year and said, hey, look, Todd Haberkorn is coming to Missouri Comic Con next year. And then she also messaged me, oh, and Christina V is going to be there too. And then Keith David got added near the end, and DJ Lance just got added recently from Yo Gabba Gabba. But most of the people at that Comic-Con are people my sister wants to meet. There's maybe only 2 or 3 people I wanted to meet, you know. And I would feel bad going to the Comic-Con without her. Damn it! I just missed being able to make my star work before the lightning hit me. Then people hitting you disagree about your Yo Gabba Gabba thoughts, I guess? I guess so! How dare I insult the great Yo Gabba Gabba? But no, I would feel weird going to that Comic-Con and visiting Todd Habercorn, meeting Todd Habercorn when my sister has been wanting to meet him forever. Because she was the reason I found out about Todd Habercorn. You know? I need a Yo Gabba shower after that experience. It was a show written by dads for kids. That was its main selling point. It was written by dads for kids. You've never gone to a con? It's a lot of fun, but it's very crowded. And you have to spend a lot of money. Like the weekend tickets for the Missouri Comic-Con are $50 each. And then not only that, but a lot of the people there that you can meet who sign autographs, they're on a tight schedule. So you have to sometimes they'll have to get out of line and they'll give you like a little slip where if you have that color, you can get in line first when they come back. Like they'll let you be pushed in front of the line where people are waiting. But a lot of them also only take cash for autographs. They don't usually take debit cards for autographs and stuff like that. So even though you're spending $50 on tickets, you're probably spending another $10 to park in a parking lot or a parking garage close to the place. If you're spending the night at the hotel to make yourself closer to it, then that's another, what, $100, $200 a night. Then of course the traveling costs, like the gas and all that stuff. And then food for the 2 or 3 days that the con goes on. You're gonna want to have about $500 in spending money just for food and autographs. Honestly. So they're a lot of fun and they're really interesting, and I really enjoyed, attending the panels that they had last year where we got to learn a lot about like behind the scenes things on stuff. But yeah, you want to have like $500 of spending money just so you could get the autographs if everybody you want to get the autographs from. And also they've got people selling stuff in the same area that people are autographing. So like you'll find like cool pictures of things, like cool art done of Has-Been Hotel and stuff like that. And a lot of people will buy that and then have the artist sign it or the actor sign it. You'd rather save your party and go to a massive LAN party? I'd rather save my money and go to a massive LAN party. My watch just buzzed at me. What's up? Oh, my battery's dying. Okay, I'm gonna have to plug that in tonight, I guess, while I'm at work. Johnny Young Bosch was at Comic-Con, it would probably be more worth it to go for me. I don't even know who all... There's a lot of people that are going to be at the Comic-Con. Missouri Comic Con. They got some really good people this year. I'm still sad that they weren't able to get Amir, Alistair's voice actor. Hello, SM Toxic! Welcome to the stream! By the way, guys, hit that like button if you're having fun. Feel free to subscribe if you're new. We love new people here. We're trying to hit 3K, and we're super close. We are super close, but we are not there yet. What? Did I stop petting you too soon? Well, you're not gonna like me because I'm gonna have to stop petting you in a minute. You're gonna meow at me again when I stop petting. Excuse me, petting you? There's a Power Ranger actually at the Missouri Comic Con this year. But it's one of the girl Power Rangers, not one of the guy Power Rangers. I think it's the girl that played the Yellow Ranger, if I remember right, in like the first couple seasons of Power Ranger. You got this. Nah, Luna's in my lap right now. All I care about is Luna. Now I'm just playing the game to play the game. Luna's like rubbing my hands with her head and wagging her tail on one of my hands and sitting in my lap. Would be cool to meet. It would be cool to meet all the Power Rangers that you liked. Hi, Luna. Cats are like Sour Patch Kids. They can be sour or sweet. She's being sweet right now, but unfortunately, she's like right under my hands where my controller is. So like anytime she moves, it moves my hands, which causes my fingers to slip off the buttons. Not that I'm good at Mario Kart anyway, but usually I'm a little better than what I'm doing right now. 12th place princess I go by because that's something that I've been for a long time, but most of the time nowadays when I play Mario Kart, I usually get in the top 8 or 9. Which, I mean, 9 isn't great, but it's not last place. I had something like that last week. And let's just say stomach made a fit about that for a good couple of hours. Sour snacks / stuff just ain't for me anymore, unless maybe chips. Yeah, I don't mind Sour Patch Kids because they're not too sour, but I can't eat Warheads anymore. Warheads used to be like my go-to candy in the 90s. But because I liked them so much, I ate them too much, and the white powder on the Warheads that made them sour was actually burning my tongue. So my tongue would be super sore after I bought a bag of Warheads and ate them all for a couple days. But just not family bag. Yeah, I get that. You're afraid to eat Butterfingers? How come? They've got... There's not anything to be worried about with Butterfingers. They've got peanut butter in them. What makes you scared to eat Butterfingers? Oh, yeah, I could see why you wouldn't want to eat one after that, because chipping your tooth does hurt really bad. Really, really, really bad. I can see why you'd be scared to eat one again. Better not lay a finger on my Butterfinger. There is one thing that I wish I could still eat, but until I get dentures that actually fit, I will never be able to eat them. And even then, I don't think I'll be able to eat them anymore because of, you know, dentures and fake teeth and stuff like that. But Jawbreakers, man, that is like that was like my favorite candy. Jawbreakers and Good and Plenty. I found out that I can eat Good and Plenty. Still. I just have to, you know, give it a little bit of time. But I can't eat Jawbreakers. Because Jawbreakers, the way I did it, and Gobstoppers, those were some of the things I would eat. I would literally maybe only, you know, suck on them for probably 2 to 3 minutes before I would immediately just take a bite out of them. And now I wonder why I had to get all my teeth removed. You know what I mean? I was brave though, man. I would eat Jawbreakers, like, before it was even time to bite into them. I didn't even care. I liked biting into them. Oh my god. I got stuck on this. Okay. I'm irresistible. I am incapable of resisting the crunch. Mike and Ike's are good too. You chipped one of your teeth and got infected and they had to take it out. Yeah, I get that. But yeah, I still think to this day, a lot of the reasons why I ended up having such bad teeth is because Jawbreakers were something I ate constantly. And I was not smart enough to be like, okay, maybe I shouldn't bite into it yet. I just take a chunk out of it. And you could hear it crunching in my mouth. It go cronk. And you could feel it. I could feel it grinding on my tooth. You know? You never had a Jawbreaker? Get some Wonka Everlasting Gobstoppers. They're pretty close to Jawbreakers. They technically are Jawbreakers, they just are easier to crunch than Jawbreakers. Take it from somebody who's a pro Jawbreaker cruncher. Regular Jawbreakers, you have to probably suck on about 5 to 10 minutes before you can actually crunch them. But Gobstoppers, you only have to suck on them for like 2 or 3 minutes before you can crunch them apart. Of course, that may only be something I can do because, you know, I did it so much with my teeth that I didn't even... that I somehow sharpened my teeth with Jawbreakers at the same time breaking my teeth with Jawbreakers. Breaking your teeth and sharpening your teeth at the same time, man. Dum Dum lollipops are good. I will eat the, like, anytime I see any, if I see the cotton candy or bubblegum flavor, I grab it. Oh, and cream soda. Cotton candy, bubblegum, and cream soda flavor, I'm grabbing those up if I see them. In any kind of candy bowl, immediately grabbing them up. But the bad thing is, when you buy, like, a huge bag of Dum Dums, unfortunately, you don't get your favorite flavors. You just get everything in there, including sour apple, which I absolutely hate. And lime, and lemon, and orange, and blah. I don't mind strawberry. You like Eggos? Yeah. I like Eggo waffles. I prefer homemade waffles though, but if I don't have the option to have homemade waffles, which I don't here because I don't have a waffle maker, I don't mind the frozen Eggo waffles. When I'm at my parents' house, my dad will make waffles every once in a while. Those are the best, man. When dad makes waffles, it's such a good day when my dad makes waffles. Actually, it's a good day when my dad makes breakfast. Like, anytime he makes breakfast for us, it's a good day. And he tends to, if he's home on Sunday, because I don't usually get to my parents' house now until Sunday mid-morning. But if he's home on Sundays and hasn't gone to my parents' second house that belongs to them now because my grandmother passed away, he will make waffles or pancakes or eggs or bacon, and when I get home, immediately offer some to me. Ever had root beer barrels, but I can't find them anywhere? Oh yeah, root beer barrels are good. I can still find, go to any kind of specialized candy shop. Root beer barrels are everywhere. Especially if you're here in Missouri, there's this world's largest gift store called Redmond's. They have a candy shop right beside it. They've got root beer barrels and taffy and old school candy, like, you know, the little Necco wafer thingies. Like, it's definitely a place to stop when you're in Missouri sometime, is Redmond's. World's largest gift store. I can't remember what city it's in, but there's like a sign that starts leading you to it about 100 miles away from it. I like pancakes better. I prefer waffles. Yeah, those days do hit different. Which is better, burgers or waffles? It kind of just depends on how I'm feeling. Like, right now, I'm feeling burgers are better because I want to go to McDonald's after a stream. Before I go to work. Ooh, my dad makes the best homemade French toast. Oh my gosh. You never had root beer barrels? Dang. A concoction he called scrambled sausage. Huh, that sounds interesting. God dang it. Rainbow Rage again. Oh, I need to stop being so tired. That was a really stupid time to use that mushroom, but I managed, so I guess I did a good. Ooh, no, 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 no. Okay. Don't you dare. God, don't fall. No! I was doing so good. Fucking Rainbow Rage. I hate you. I hate you, Rainbow Rage. I was in second place in everything. Oh gosh, there I go again. You make a pretty good French toast yourself? Awesome. Yeah, homemade French toast is really good. I made you yawn. I'm sorry. You're not uncultured. You're not uncultured just because you haven't had root beer barrels. Root beer barrels were more popular when I was a kid than when you were, than, you know, what your age is right now. Lots of people don't really talk about root beer barrels anymore. Most people are more into, like, candy from different, like, regions. accidentally used red food dye instead of vanilla extract and ended up having pink French toast. Hey, that would have been cool! But it wouldn't have tasted good because the vanilla kind of helps give the French toast a flavor. But it would look cute. Pink French toast. Still tasted pretty good though. That's good. I know that sometimes forgetting the vanilla can make it not taste as good. But if you've got other things in there like cinnamon and stuff like that, it tastes pretty good. Canned milk. Now that is an interesting way to make it. I never thought about that. Pancakes with vanilla extract are good too. Hello, Nadina! Welcome to the stream! On the road to 3K! So close and yet so far! So, you just got home? Aw, well I'm glad you got home safely. So I was like, I got home today and I was in a really weird mood. And I don't know why, I was just in a really weird mood. And I was trying to figure out how, if I were to translate stayed gone from has been hotel into Japanese, how I would do it. Now, obviously, of course, I would start with the same way the Japanese version starts in the actual Has Been Hotel, Yokuso, which means welcome. But then I was like, how would I say I'm going to make you wish that you stayed gone? And I was like, let's see. Okay, so wish is hana. When you want something and the thing before it ends in an E, then you add tai. So, to not stay gone, you would... I'm talking Japanese grammar right now, like I know what I'm talking about. Oh my gosh. To not stay gone, you would say, if you're saying, I'll make you wish you stayed, I'll make you want to stay, you would say, oh gosh, what is stay in Japanese? I can't remember what stay is in Japanese. Alexa, how do you say stay in Japanese?
Stay in Japanese is
Kaisai. Okay, yeah, kaisai. So you would say kaisai imasu, or kaisai imasu. But to say, I want to make you wish that you stayed gone, you would say kaisai takuimasen. I think. I might be wrong. This is just stuff I've been practicing, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go back and I'm gonna listen to the song in Japanese. And surprisingly, I wasn't too far off, but it was definitely a lot different than the English version. 3 of the VAs are going to be at Phoenix Fan Fusion. Really? Oh my gosh. Which ones? Which ones? Tell me, please. I may have to make myself go to Arizona. Your way to get approved for the surgery? Nice! Your mom uses one vanilla extract and she had to stop using that brand because it made the pancakes taste like a candle? Weird. You haven't seen the show either? Aw, crap. Well, can you, like, find the Has Been Hotel VAs and let me know which 3 are coming? And when it is? Because I may have to make a trip to Arizona. Especially if the voice actor for Alistair is there. But no, anyway, continuing on. So, like, I was listening to the song, and I was listening, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I actually understand a lot of what's being said. So basically, you know, the song starts with Yokuso. That's what Vox starts it with. So basically, welcome. Because they can't really say welcome home. Because, you know, the song is kind of an unpleasant song, so it's just Yokuso. To say welcome home, you would say, Okaerimasu. That's how you would say welcome home. Okaerimasu, or welcome back. But Vox doesn't like Alistair, so of course he's gonna say Yokuso, like welcome, like in a sarcastic way. And then he started talking about how television, that he was going to show Alistair how much better television was than radio. And then he said something about watch me now live. And this is just me just translating it from what I heard. And then of course, you know, the rapping part was so fast, I couldn't understand everything. I heard like the non-deska or the non-D or whatever. The words that pretty much anybody who has practiced Japanese, like the early Japanese one words, I heard in the rap every once in a while. But I couldn't recognize all the words. And then all of a sudden, you heard, Alistair, you know, he would say, Mina-sama! And Mina-sama means everyone! But then I couldn't understand what he was saying. He was saying Nanji-kan des, but I couldn't understand the rest of what he was saying. So I had to actually look up the Romanji lyrics. And what he was saying was, Radio Nanji-kan des, which means, everyone, it's radio time. So that was really interesting. And yeah, there were some other things I picked up on, but yeah. Amir? Blake Roman and Alex Brightman? Nadina, please send me the dates of that Comic-Con. I beg of you. DM them to me. Send me the little website that connects to it so that I can look into buying tickets and figure out how much it's going to cost. And if I can save up the money in time. And take my sister. Because she would love to meet Alex Brightman and she would love to meet Blake. Anthony Daniels and Kevin Smith. I don't know them too well. But no, if you could send me like the info, like DM it to me. This might be the Comic-Con I go to with my sister this year. Because if they've already got Alex Brightman, Amir Talai, and Blake Roman, that tells me there's probably going to be a Has-Been Hotel / Hell of a Boss panel at the Comic-Con. That's what that tells me. Which means we're probably going to get more Has-Been Hotel guests before the Comic-Con starts. So Keith David may very well be there as well. And, is it Erica Menendez? I think that's how you say her name. May be there. Oh my god. I gotta know ticket prices. I gotta know when to take the vacation. And I gotta know if I can afford it. But if you could send me the info you have about that, I would really appreciate it. It's games, anime, and comic. Okay, it's still a con though. It's still, games, anime, and comics is still considered a con. People are still gonna dress up in cosplay of their favorite characters and things. This is just those that are confirmed. Those are the only ones confirmed so far. So it's probably coming, it's probably later this year than I'd say probably October, November maybe. That would be my guess if that's just the 5 that have been confirmed so far. Because it usually takes them about a full year. It may even not even be till next year. It may not even be till February of next year. It's June 6 to 8? Oh boy. Okay, yeah, send me the stuff. I think I could do that. I really think I could. 6 to 8. I'd have to take off work a couple days, but you know, I have vacation for that reason. I don't know what the situation will be in June because I think my sister is planning on moving out of state in May, but if it definitely wouldn't hurt if we like met at the hotel or something. I don't know. There are about 10 so far. That is so cool. So June 6th to 8th this year. I may end up going to Phoenix, Arizona. I may end up going to see the Comic-Con just because Amir's gonna be there. I mean, I am very happy, but I also have to, you know, pay attention to my money and be careful. Your rival's the big Comic-Con in Cali. Well, if Amir's gonna be at Phoenix, Arizona, then I don't give a crap about California, man. Although Bill Rogers will probably be at California because that's where he lives. But I would love to meet Amir. Oh wait, you said yours rivals the big Comic-Con. Really? Yeah, fuck California. Only Moose could have said it as good as they did. Also, welcome into the game, Spirit. I saw you while I was talking. Who's Amir? Amir Talai is the voice actor of Alistair in the Has-Been Hotel series on Amazon Prime. The first voice actor of Alistair on the pilot, the Has-Been Hotel pilot on YouTube, was Ed Bosco, which I actually know because he's really good friends with Bill Rogers. Like, Bill Rogers and Ed Bosco do a lot of streams together on Twitch. So I actually know about Ed Bosco, but when Prime picked it up, they ended up finding a way to get bigger names to take the parts of the people in the pilot. But see, the pilot came out 4 years ago, so it kind of makes sense. The pilot had come out 4 years before Prime picked it up, so it kind of makes sense that they would get different voice actors because maybe not all the voice actors were able to participate. But at the same time, I still feel kind of bad for the voice actors like Ed Bosco, who, you know, I guarantee loved the character he was playing and would have gladly redone the character on Prime. Can you move so I can go? Dumb train. You also got the president from Rick and Morty to join Husk. We had the OG Star Trek crew before Leonard Nimoy passed away. Oh man, that would be something my dad would have loved. So wait, I didn't realize that Keith David also played the president in Rick and Morty. How did I not realize that? I mean, it was on the little banner when I looked up the Missouri Comic-Con. It showed the Rick and Morty president, but I knew I recognized it, but I was more interested in the fact that he was Husk in Has-Been Hotel than anything else. Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, I would never watch that at all. Because he and I are Trekkie fans. Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I tried to get my dad to go to the Missouri Comic-Con with us last year because there were like 4 OG Or there were 4 Star Trek. Okay, you don't have to spam it, Jamie. I know I'm last. Who cares? His voice makes me ooh ooh, not gonna lie. Is Rick and Morty really that good? Yes! OMG! Rick and Morty is like amazing. Okay, my favorite character in Rick and Morty, besides the dog, I can't remember what the dog's name is at this moment. But besides the dog is Mr. Meeseeks. Yeah, let's not do one character post. Like, we know I'm last. I'm always last. Like, that's part of the fun of me playing Mario Kart. I'm the 12th place princess. I don't care, you know? Mr. Meeseeks is amazing. But then they all get killed. Of course, I could say that the last season I watched, I think up to the 2nd or 3rd season. I think it was the 2nd season, and then I ended up losing my access to Netflix because I couldn't pay for it anymore. The last one I watched, basically, Rick and Morty killed a parallel version of themselves, buried themselves in the backyard, and then... Or the real Rick and Morty got killed by parallel versions of themselves, buried the parallel versions of themselves in the backyard, and then took over the original Rick and Morty's spot in the family. That was the last one I saw. But then, of course, you gotta think about Get Swifty and Pickle Rick. I mean, there's so many good jokes in Rick and Morty. Star Trek, etc., Babylon 5, Pokemon, Power Rangers. Really? That's awesome. I'm gonna have to look it up. If you send me the little thing about the game comic anime con, so I can look at it and see if there's anybody else that I might want to meet there, or that has actually said they're gonna be there. Who knows? Maybe even Todd Habercorn will be there, and then my sister can meet him. So we could go to like the Has-Been Hotel panel, and then my sister could meet Todd Habercorn, and I don't know if she'd like it. I mean, it's gonna be pretty busy, so I'd have to make sure we take lots of breaks, because my sister gets really, really anxious in crowds. But I think if I'm smart about it, I can keep her out of, you know, feeling as anxious as she did last time when everybody crowded up to take a selfie with Steve. Because the way Missouri Comic Con did the thing with Steve, after the panel, they would take selfies with all the people that were in the panel with him, so they could post it and be like, oh, what a good panel from Steve Burns of Blue's Clues. Look how many people showed up. You should come to Missouri Comic Con too and get Steve Burns' autograph. It was a PR thing. Isn't the guy who voiced Angel Dust the voice for Alpha and Power Rangers? Isn't Blake Roman the one who voiced Angel Dust? Oh, I mean the Fun Fusion thing. That's awesome. That's so cool, Nadina. I'm pretty sure that he did voice Invader Zim. Alexa, who voices Angel Dust in Has-Been Hotel?
Angel Dust is played by Blake Roman in the show Has-Been Hotel.
Alexa, what other shows have Blake Roman been in?
From IMDb.com. Blake Roman is an actor and music artist, known for Has-Been Hotel, 2019, Blue Bloods, 2010, and The Broadway Show with Tamsin Fadal, 2021.
Oh, it was Moxie! Okay. Good old Million Moxie. I think we can all agree that Gur was the real main character of Invader Zim. Yes, I do believe everybody thinks that. I mean, pretty much all Invader Zim merchandise has Gur on it. Like, you hardly ever see any Invader Zim merchandise with just Invader Zim or any of the other cast of characters. I even have a hoodie with Gur on it. Now, I watched Invader Zim with my sister, but I didn't watch the whole series. I just kind of sat and watched it with her when she wanted to watch it. So, I haven't really actually binge watched the series to 100% know how good it is, but I know that Invader Zim was very highly acclaimed back when my sister was watching it. Like, lots of people liked Invader Zim. And obviously lots of people liked it because, you know, it's still a thing today, even though Invader Zim no longer actually has any new episodes. People still want merch from it. I guess it's considered a cult cartoon series. I don't know. I guess that's what you would consider it, a cult cartoon series. It's kind of like The Room, a cult classic movie. I did not hit her! I did not! Oh, hi, Mark. Yeah, it did find a huge following on Netflix, and lots of people really liked it. It flopped on Nick, but, you know, it was about the time when streaming services were starting to be a thing, too, when it came out. Invader Zim's really good. You should, I think it's on Paramount Plus now, because I think a lot of Nick's shows are on Paramount Plus. If you have Paramount Plus and you're paying for the streaming service of Paramount Plus, you should definitely check it out. I need to binge watch the full thing. I've seen several episodes, but I can't remember it all because that was more my sister's favorite show. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, man. That was another good one. But yeah, I would say it's definitely, Invader Zim is definitely a cult classic cartoon series. Oh my god, they put Excite Bike Arena and Mute City together? What is wrong with them? Hello, Zeno! Did I miss when you came in? I'm sorry if I did. I've been, okay, no, I guess you just came in. How are you doing, Zeno? Or have I already said hi to you and I just forgot? Because I hadn't seen you in a while. I am way too excited for a game that's not even out yet. What game? What game? Big Blue? She literally flopped over by the door, like collapse. Has no off button until she's exhausted herself. I had to turn the AC on for her. Oh, good. I'm glad she's okay. Me with every freaking Pokemon game. Although, not as much anymore, sadly. Although, you know, as much as I think that Pokemon has gone downhill, I will say the open world in Scarlet and Violet and the story mode were actually really good if it wasn't set to perform at a higher performance than what the Switch could handle. Because, like, if you look there's been people that have played like the ROM on their computer. It's a lot different. Like, they download the game and they just play it straight on their computer. It's a lot different. Like, it actually looks really good. But with the Switch, it just doesn't look good. It looks very unfinished and clunky. I still think Arvin is best boy, and I still love Kieran. But, yeah. They should have waited to release it once they release the Switch 2. Which will hopefully have better hardware so that the game actually runs and looks like it's supposed to. Instead of like dog shit. I don't know how I managed to dodge. Oh, because I was in ghost shape. They didn't even see me. Come on. Something good. Sixth place, not too bad. Monster Hunter Wilds. Okay, yeah. No, I think Spirit was playing that too. The demo, the beta version of Monster Hunter on PS5, and was really upset because PS Network was down. Don't get hyped for games before they're released, and definitely don't pre-order. Yeah. Have you talked to your vet to make sure it's not some kind of asthma, Nadina? NVIDIA powered Android tablet. True. Monster Hunter Wild is worth... Well, it's on PlayStation 5. So you know it's worth it. Was on that non-stop beating all monsters with others. Little goofy guy jumping up and down there. You finally beat it. That's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, whenever you finally beat that one thing that you've been trying to beat for so long, it feels so nice. We're talking Grim Matchstick and Cuphead. We're talking DJ Music Man who kept glitching out in Security Breach when I played it on the Switch. Oh my god. Stay on the road. Ow! That wasn't very nice. Rude people. Hope is a boxer, and they're like this from what I have been told. Very hyper and active and have a hard time turning off. Yeah, that can happen. makes sense. I see why you would have to do that. Alright, guys. The next race is our last race. It's 9:06. Last race, best race. Last match, best match. Let's go. She's also still a puppy for the next 12 or so years. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Oh, wow. So, like, the very first monster you encounter is, like, that hard? Dang. No, it's the poster guy. Hello, Adrian Builds Magic. How are you? Send help. This is annoying. Alright, guys. Last race, best race. Let's go. Let's see how bad I can do this race. Okay, I'm not a big fan of that word that I just saw. Well, of course you'll beat me. Everybody can beat me in Mario Kart because I don't play it seriously enough. I just think it's for fun. How am I in 7th? Oh, because I already took a shortcut. Got it. Get off of me, Cranky Kong. Whatever Kong that was. Jeez. But she does have some stuff we still need to work on. Yeah. I get that. Fine, I'll take it. I'll take it. I don't really like taking it this early in, but you know, if it's gonna give it to me, I might as well take it, right? That early lead can actually help you a lot, especially when you have a star and someone decides to use a lightning bolt. Oh God. Get. Oh God, that's gonna hit me! Ow! So rude. What you get for hitting my ass? Hope you learned your lesson, Waluigi. Oh my God, why? Why y'all gotta be so rude and like hit your bombs into me? That's so not nice. These don't really matter much. I'm literally not. I'm in 10th. He just had a really bad idea. Do not give in to the bad ideas! Don't do it! Welcome back, SM Toxic. I'm actually about to end though because I have to go to work. Unfortunately. You got 5th? Nice. But I do appreciate you all being here. Tomorrow we will be live with, I'm going to do more Death Note Killer Within tomorrow. And then Wednesday it will be you guys' choice. I'm sorry, SM Toxic, I have to go to work, unfortunately. It's 9:10, and I usually try to get done streaming by about 9:15 so I can like get everything ready to go to work. Hopefully you can join me next time when we play it again. Races where me, Nick, and Spirit don't top 3. Yup. But anyway, guys, I really appreciate you being here. Hit that like button. Feel free to subscribe if you're new. If you have any of the shorts that you really like, share them to people you think might like them, because we are almost to 3K subs, guys. It's crazy. We're almost there. And it would be really cool to hit 3K subs this week if we could. I would be really excited if that happened. But anyway, thank you guys for being here. Hit that like button. And as always, much love, everybody. Mwah! Go out there, go spread some love and positivity today, because you never know who needs it. And I will be live with Death Note Killer Within tomorrow at 7. So look forward to that. That's going to be fun. You'll get face cam on that too, because I can do face cam on that. But until then, stay safe and take care of yourselves. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for sending me the link, Nadina. Anyway, guys, have a good rest of the night. Much love, and I will see you guys later. Bye, everyone.